Hey guys, and welcome to another video. I'm Lewis and above me is Jordan. And today we've got another rating, a tier list. This time it's going to be the midfielders. Look at the Pep Guardiola that's on the screen.
Last time we had the bin because the defenders came out the bin because the defenders have been trash.
Yeah.
This time we got Pep's brain because we all know Pep loves a midfielder.
Brain.
So it's coming straight out of Pep's brain this time. True.
If you've not seen the original, the defenders, we'll link that as a card or in the description or something. So go check that one out. But effectively, if you've not seen it and you want to stay on this one, what we're doing is we're rating each midfielders sort of on their own objectives, right? So a youngster might have only played a couple games but get a higher rating than someone who's played loads of games, but we're rating them on there. What would they have expected at the beginning of the season come the end of the season, yeah? So we'll get the drift. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with us, let us know. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. Smash a like on the video as well for us guys. And join the Xtra Club. It's starting to pop now. Discord server's getting full. We'll again link that in the description. Choose a tier and yeah, join the Xtra Club guys. Right, okay, let's pick a midfielder from the brain, bro.
Pep, can I pick your brain, please?
This is random, by the way. We don't know who's coming out first.
I was actually about to say picking it out of a hat, but obviously now we're picking it out of a head, innit? Right, let's see who the first midfielder out of Pep's brain is.
Oh, what a start. What a start.
Pep is going big,
Tommy
dog.
Doyle. Right, okay. Jokes, guys. Jokes.
No.
Right, okay then. Nice one. Nice start there. Kevin, Player of the Year. City Player of the Year. I think. Has City done the Player of the Year?
Yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah.
So he got that. He's got the Premier League Player of the Year.
Did he equal the assist record?
I think he equalled it. However, there's a couple dodgy ones in there.
Oh yeah, there's two dodgy ones where he said that he was going to claim them, innit? Like,
yeah. In our mind, he got it. But obviously the records say otherwise. Look, I think he had a really, really good season. You know, the thing is as well, I actually think that he can be better than he was, and that's the scary part about it.
Yeah, same.
In a lot of the games that we watched this season, I was like, not a lot of them. Sorry, that's wrong. In some of the games I watched this season, I thought, Kev's not been up to his best, but still come out with like 2 assists or created 4 or 5 chances. I think that next season, Kev will be even better. And I'm not just saying that because it sounds mean. I actually legitimately think that. I think that he's had loads of time now with Pep. He's going to be the man next year. Will he be captain? I don't know. But for me, he's got to go S. Supersonic.
100% that this guy is S. You know what I mean? This guy is mega. You know what? This guy goes big. This guy gets bigger.
Oh, nice.
Bigger, innit? This guy is insane. We'll put him over here because he can just chill at this S level. No one is above Kev this year. No one is above absolutely. Kev. Kev absolutely smashed it this year. And for me, he's the captain next year. Yeah,
let us know what you think in the comment section below. Is captain next year? Let us know. Right, who's next out of the brain?
Let's pick Pep's brain again. And who is next? Next up is Phil Foden. You know what I mean? We're picking the big ones out of the hat here. Phil
very,
Foden.
Very nice.
See what I mean?
Tell me what you think, bro.
Phil Foden this year has absolutely smashed it. And for me, cemented his place in the first team. Like
in the first team?
In the first team. Like, for me, he was absolutely smashing it. Especially post-COVID, I was like, every game, I was like, Phil Foden needs to play. Phil Foden needs to play. And it wasn't just because the Premier League was dead. It was genuinely because I felt like we was playing really good football with Phil Foden in the side.
Not only that as well, he's actually been called up to the first team England squad for the first time, which is obviously massive for him. You know, he's obviously going to be properly buzzing about that, and he deserves it as well because he's been really, really good, especially from Project Restart. Played 38 football matches, scored 8, assisted 9. I think he's really, really good. What are you thinking?
Scored 8 and assisted 9
in 38 games. That's top class.
Oh, it's mega. He's so sick.
If you think, right, I'm just going to say this now, I'm going to give my reasoning. I think he also deserves an S.
I think he also deserves an S.
Because at the beginning of the season, if you would have said, Phil, what's your objectives? Play some games, right? I need to play more games. All right, how does 38 football matches sound? Oh, that sounds mint. All right, how does 8 goals in that sound? And 9 assists? Oh, that sounds class. How does an England call-up sound, he'd be like, whoa, you know what I mean?
I mean,
He'd be thinking,
overload, innit?
this ain't right. So I think he's exceeded his objectives, and for me, he deserves an S.
Let's move the boys over here.
Not quite KDB level.
No. Yeah, this is why he's staying his size, isn't it? You know what I mean? But he does deserve that S.
I think he deserves the S.
He does deserve, like, 100%. He's been smashing it. He deserves that S.
Hit me up with the next guy.
Right, let's pick
We've got to go down sometime. You know what I mean? This is like the opposite to the Defenders video.
I know we've peaked too soon. You know what I mean? Right. Next out of Pep's brain is. Oh, we're going big, everyone. We're just putting out the big boys. El Mago, David Silva. See, I don't know, man. David Silva, I don't think he's had his best year at City, and maybe that's because it has been his last. But there's a part of me that says he deserves an S for Silva, and also it's his last year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's never ever going to see one of our tier lists again.
That is true. I mean, if we're talking facts and being honest with ourselves, it wasn't David Silva's best year. No. I think the influence that he had on the team had dwindled. So yeah, objectives for the season. He was also captain, wasn't he? Yeah. And obviously he wasn't playing, some of the games, the Champions League games and stuff, but he only led us to one trophy. But at the end of the day, it's El Mago. It was his last ever season. I ain't going to disrespect a man like that. Give him an S, mate.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, so people will be like, oh yeah, but you're ruining it now. You're not sticking to the rules. Yeah, but there are rules. And El Mago deserves an S for everything that he's done for our football club. And actually, for David, we'll just change the S from super to statue because that's what he's getting. So.
Yes. He's thinking.
I got my thinking brain on.
Right, let's move on so people can stop sweating about us cheating and putting David in S in it. Right, next in Pep's head. What midfielder is he thinking about now? Ooh, a controversial one. Ilkay Gundaman. So, okay. For me, Gundaman plays better as a lone 6, not on the double pivot. At least this is what I thought for the first, from start of season to project restart. And then I feel like Gundaman and Rodri did start to get used to each other together a bit, and they started to, develop some kind of relationship, knowing what each other are doing. I don't know. It's hard to rate because he has played a lot, and there's been a couple of things with Sam Lee saying he has been pivotal in some of our attacking movements, but I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't think he's had his best of years. Like that year when Fernandinho went out injured, and then Gundaman came in.
Fantastic.
It was absolutely unreal, and I was all for Gundaman starting in that role forever. I was like, yeah, buzzing. This guy's sick.
I think Pep hasn't quite got the system right this year, and I think it's made Gundaman and Rodri to an extent as well look poor in certain games and certain positions.
Yeah, it's exposed him.
So yeah, it's a tricky one to give. I think if he's looking back at his season, is he going to be buzzing? He's probably not, guys. Is he going to be like, could I have done better a little bit? I think between C and B.
Yeah,
I don't know if that might be a bit too hard. The problem is at the end of the day, yeah, Pep was tweaking his system this year and it didn't really work. So these two have sort of paid the price.
Yeah, and then the thing is, they've not had a good run of being together as well. It's kind of like he's switching it up all the time where he goes 2 in midfield, then back to 1 and stuff. So I feel like it has been hard on both of them, and they have it's Pep, you know what I mean? It's Pep's fault that they're kind of lower down.
Yeah. Hit me with the next guy. Who's in the brain?
Next in the brain is Rodri himself. Weird, isn't it? Speak of the devil. Yeah. Rodri's first season at City, and I actually think he's been class. There's a lot of people that think that he has been poor, but for his first season and he's embedding into a Pep side, I think he's been really good. He actually surprised me at how clean he looks on the ball, and especially like the back end of the season, he started to pick up a few traits from Gundaman of moving the ball quicker. Maybe Pep's told him to get that, and he had, like I say, towards the end of it, he was moving the ball faster, which I prefer because previous to that he was like slowing down the game a bit because he wouldn't pass the ball out fast enough, and you kind of like when people start sweating on Rodri, innit, like.
I think it's given the same as Gundaman.
Yeah,
both in there.
I agree with that. They both have to reside in this, and that's because this guy.
Yeah, put it this way: if we play in one holding midfielder, I'm not asked who plays out of them two. I'm not asked. They're both decent. You know what I mean? Neither one of them stands out for me in that position. So yeah, just.
I think it shows as well that if you've been watching our pre-match thoughts, like throughout our pre-game chatters throughout the season, me and Lewis are always like back and forth with Gundaman and Rodri in the centre defensive mid. That's the only one that we just switch up.
Yeah.
And that's because, like saying, none of them properly stand out. So next in the brain is Banabe. So this might throw people off, innit? Because people might be like, Banabe. So Adrian Banabe, he played 3 games in the Carabao Cup. I didn't remember him playing. He's 19 years old. Didn't remember him playing at all. I'm not sure how many minutes he actually got.
Yeah. I've got to say, guys, I don't think this guy's.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Got the quality, I'm afraid. Some people might disagree, but I'm telling you, we've spent a lot of time watching academy football growing up, and there's been far better players come through the academy and not made it at City than this guy. It's a shame because obviously he come in and he was highly rated, and yeah, I'm afraid. And again, three games for a 19-year-old.
In them 3 games, he only played 44 minutes.
Yeah, so you know, if you're talking about what were his objectives for the season, it was to get more minutes, and he's played 44 in the whole season. He's 19. Obviously, he only turned 19 to be fair in May, but still, I just feel that I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with the amount of minutes he's getting. Obviously, that's not his own fault. You know, Pep's got to pick him for first, but I just don't. I've not seen it, guys. I'm afraid. So I don't want to be too harsh on him, but I give him an E.
Yeah, it's.
I've just seen better players in his position go out the academy and go elsewhere that are, in my opinion, that were better than him and not make it at City. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have too much hope for him. Right
then. So next, can you guess it? I'll give you a few seconds whilst I click on it. I can't actually guess it because I can't even think straight. So next, out of Pep's brain, and last out of Pep's brain for our City midfielder tier list is Tommy Doyle. Oh yeah, Tommy Doyle. Isn't it weird? We've kind of had like the big dogs at the top. We had the Gundo Rodri together, and then Banabe and the youngsters.
And it was completely random as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, fully randomised this. We had no idea who was where.
Yeah.
So Tommy Doyle played a few games for the first team. I assume you got the stats there to tell me how many.
So he played 3 games: Premier League game, FA Cup game, and EFL game. He played for the full 90 minutes in the EFL. He played for 30 minutes in the FA Cup. Played for 15 minutes in the Premier League. 18. So yeah, obviously everyone wants him to do well, right? And I get it. Both of his granddads play for City, right? That's fine. But at the end of the day, you know, he's got to be good enough to play. We can't just have a nice story, right? And it is a nice story, and everyone wants him to succeed. I want him to succeed as well. But we need to see more of him. And like I say, he's only 18, so he's played 3 games. I think this is a massive season for him now. You know, he's got to play a bit more football in this next year. Obviously, if you go on transfer market and sort of look at Phil Foden's progression, it's a nice linear upwards trend. Whereas that's what we need to start seeing with Tommy Doyle this year.
Judging this season.
Yeah, this season.
He has obviously got some games, and would he expect him to? Do you know what I mean? Like, is he expecting to be coming into the team?
It's tricky. We've got Rodri, we've got Gundaman in the holding midfielders, and obviously if you want to play him a little bit further forward, it's going to be even more difficult. I think it's tricky to see what his objectives would have been. I think if you're being honest, we would have liked to see him more. So I think you've got to give him something like a C, a B.
Should we go C? Because we want to see more of him.
Oh, nice. Bit cringy, but I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, I got to throw him in, innit? I just got to do that.
I'll tell you what, put him in a C, but the difference is with Banabe, right, is I've not seen this quality there with Banabe, I'm afraid. You know, and I'm just being honest, because what's the point in, you know, lying and just chatting shit. Tommy Doyle, I've seen some quality there. However, we do need to see more of him. And whether that's for the academy side this year or whether we get some more minutes with the first team, that would be nice. Especially in the League Cup. You know, does anyone else think that maybe we should just sack the League Cup off this year? I know we want to go for all the trophies.
Well, we might not be in it.
Yeah.
Because of the COVID thing. Apparently, they might be looking at the top. Is it a top 6 or top 4 aren't allowed to be in?
Just not allowed. Right, fair enough. That makes it more tricky for him then this year. So it could be a really tricky year for him again to get some minutes. So, yeah. Let us know what you think on that one. I think, is that them all?
That's all of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's not as many as the defenders. So let us know what you think on there. If we've got anything majorly wrong, remember, we're rating them based on their objectives for the season. I have one request, though. One request.
Okay.
You know how we said at the beginning that Pep Guardiola's brain, he loves midfielders, and that's what he like. I think we should put David Silva back in Pep's brain.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Because Pep will just never forget David Silva, and nor will we. And I just feel that he deserves to just be in Pep's brain. And then when Pep thinks of a midfielder, boom, he's got David
Silva in Pep's brain. Long live David Silva into Pep's brain.
Yeah, brilliant. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Have we been too harsh on maybe Banabe or Doyle? What do you think about Gundaman, Rodri? And have we got the supers right with the Kevin De Bruyne and the Phil Foden? Smash a like on it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you later.